appreciate how you've turned up for people that are being oppressed in Nigeria. But I think there is a thin line between, turning up for people who are unjustly being persecuted, and then turning up for people who may have also committed a crime that they are being prosecuted for. Okay, because there is a lot of defamation, and it's real. If someone comes to say that you have HIV and you don't have HIV, for instance, it is one thing.
I'm coming. Hold on there. Do you know anybody that has committed a criminal offense that Sowore turned up for?
Yes.
One.
It's not just one. I'm going to give you two.
Okay.
The person you talked about now, that has case with the owner of UBA, Tony Elumelu. The guy did not just say that Tony Elumelu's daughter has HIV. He provided document evidence which is duly signed.
Okay,
that is criminal.
Let's get it this way.
So can I ask now? Can I ask him a question?
Okay.
Can I ask him a question, please?
Yes.
Do you know where the guy is detained?
I don't know where he was detained.
Do you know his name?
I don't have that record.
Exactly. So that's part of the problem.
So that's not the question I want to
ask. Please. Simon.
I want to lay a premise.
Simon, please. I want to please.
So the second person, so that you can ask me that one, because I'm more grounded with that.
No, wait now. I don't want you to run away.
Blord. Okay.
I don't want you to run away.
I'm not running away.
Yes. You don't know. You are speaking authoritatively about something you don't know. That's part of the problem. You understand? You don't even know the person who Tony Elumelu detained and where he's detained, or even if he's in detention. But you heard from a third party, or maybe based on the mentality, the herd mentality. You get my point.
But you just said it here too in this platform.
No. I'm just telling you that when you don't know something, be humble enough to accept that you don't know the thing. Then about Blord, have you read the charges against Blord? I can bet you that you've not read the charges.
No. I read the charges against Blord.
What was he accused of?
One of the charges that was against Blord was the use of the face of Verydarkman to do Billboard.
No.
Okay. Using somebody's identity.
It's not even true. He was accused
using somebody's identity to do advert.
He was accused of copyright infringement, which does not exist. You see, this is why you should, when you stand on the internet, make sure that you know what you are saying. Not because you have a camera, just come and say somebody's you can't call somebody a criminal. Well, you can call somebody a criminal because it's a loose word to describe somebody who has committed. Wait. Can you calm down?
Yes.
You cannot assume until the person has been adjudged a criminal that the person has committed a crime. And if he committed a crime, let's assume he committed a crime. Is it proper for him to be adjudged guilty before the trial is over? Why do you think the judge came back and granted him bail and recused herself? Why? Have you asked yourself? The Blord that you said is a criminal. Why do you think the judge came and said, I'm not doing this case anymore? You just sat down there, with all authority. You just start pronouncing judgments on things you have little or no idea. I ask you now, do you know the name of the guy who insulted Elumelu? You don't know. But you heard, do you know where he's detained? You don't know. Do you know what has happened to the case? You don't know.
Why?
But you are here.
I didn't pay attention to his name. I didn't pay attention to his name because it was not necessary.
You are saying here,
but on this issue of VDM.
Wait. You are saying here authoritatively that you know two people that I stood for who have committed crime. But you don't know one of them at all. You don't know where he's detained. You don't know which crime he committed. That's
not just two.
One. The second one,
you also mentioned
you said is Blord.
We know when Tuma was trending.
Have you seen the charges?
Published video.
No. Yeah.
Hold on. I think what I wanted to ask that would have...
You don't know the person.
I have seen the charges.
Committed the crime.
Just a minute, sir.
Caesar. You don't know the person who offended Elumelu. You don't.
Please, sir. What I want
you just assume because you have been overwatching videos. Somebody has committed the crime.
Like I said, I don't go to. I don't know the person.
Do you know the person who
Lisa, hold on.
committed the crime against Elumelu. I ask you again.
What
You don't know
what
his name
what
or
I
her name.
wanted, sir,
Result.
sir, what I wanted to impute in this regards that would have addressed this is, I think, is rooted in also
What has the name
I'm
got to do
coming.
with the
Hold
act
on,
itself?
hold on, hold on,
No, no,
hold on,
because
hold on.
the reason I'm saying that is that I'm not a lawyer.
What
It may
I'm
not have
trying to
even
say
been
is what I'm
anybody
trying
at
to
all that
say is
committed the crime. Do you know
now,
that?
what I want to add in this regards that would have cleared
Do
this
you know that they could have just
for,
formulated a
for
story that
we
somebody committed a crime and no crime was committed? There's
for
no victim, no
for
criminal. Do you know that?
for we to have been
And
able to
that is why society must be on guard to ensure that we don't lose our sense of responsibility and justice, so that a person, look, in
I think
1990,
both of you are
in
talking the same time,
1998,
and
wait now, listen,
your
listen,
voices
You
are
know,
Caesar,
clashing.
sometimes
Caesar,
I
in
feel
1998, I
Sowore
was
point of
arrested
view
and put with
is a bit
criminals.
different from our own point of view. You understand? Though everybody has his own opinion on the way or how they see things. You understand? But for me, in that issue of Tony Elumelu, I still feel somehow, though he has a point, because he said, okay, maybe anybody can frame any situation and say, this one happened to me. You understand? And maybe it did not happen, you know? But for me, I feel if that actually happened, I think that person has done something very bad, because you cannot come out and say such person has such thing like this, and which you don't know anything about it. You are not the doctor. The doctor did not tell you anything about it. You just came on your own, and at the same time, you forged a document to back it up, to back your claim up, so that to make people believe that what you are saying is right. You understand? So for me, I feel if somebody can do that, I think that person deserves, to be taken to somewhere, so that at least he can learn a bit of lesson, or he can understand. It will make him to understand that this thing you did is wrong, and a situation has to be put in place so that in case of next time, because if somebody can come out now and say something like that and nothing happened, it simply means this person can even do more than that. So for me, especially for that of Tony Elumelu, you understand? So I feel that person is wrong. If that actually happened, I feel that person is very wrong. And I don't understand how Sowore is saying it. Because for me, I will tell you vividly that whosoever that did something like that is very wrong. You can't go and bring a document to back a claim. We claim you don't even know if it exists or not. Something you don't even know. You don't know anything about it, but you are claiming that this is what happened.